My name is SOX. I'm a Femme biker, and these are my tales. So my history of motorcycle culture, about 11 years ago, I started hanging with an outlaw motorcycle club in Colorado. I became property of and rode all over the country on the back of a motorcycle. I moved to Dallas about 5 years ago, and a little over 5 years ago, and it was not as easy to get a ride on the back of a motorcycle. Just demographically, it just wasn't happening. So I decided to learn to ride for myself and have not stopped since.
Remember, oh, that girl right there, it's a girl on a bike with red ponytails next to me, so let me slow down, they'll let me over. Now, when I ride with the guys, they get real aggressive with the men, like thinking they're trying to race. And
I know several truckers that say if they see a woman on the highway on their bike, they look out for them. Okay. And y'all know I like to ride solo. I'm gonna go to Denver by myself on Friday
and come back.
Exactly. So you know, they look out for you. I be feeling like on the road, I don't be cute. I be like a whole man.
Oh boy,
I be looking like a man on the road, but these hips let them know.
Right.
It's a woman. It ain't right. Don't let Beyonce get the playing good. Then I'm working on
that's when I'm dancing and swinging on. They're like, are you single? And no, I'm kicking it. But I like the mystery, but they don't know if I'm a boy or a girl. Leave me alone.
My favorite thing is when I pull up to a gas station, when I pull that helmet off, and they be like, oh, that's a girl. It's a black girl. Right. Like, yes, it is.
Or when the little girls see you and they looking and they like waving and then you wave but you nod. Mama, look!
The other day when we was leaving Buc-ee's coming back from Shreveport, and we had got to that stoplight just before you get on 20 again. And we had put on full gloves because it was supposed to be raining. We had our rain suits on. And I wanted to do something on my phone at the stoplight, so I took my gloves off. And the car that was next to us was looking at us. And the lady, I could see her face change when I took that glove off and she saw these red nails. She was like, and she was tapping her husband like, look. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. They thought we was some boys out here.
Women like to ride just as much as men. Probably more.
All right, so what actually led you to wanting to be a part of this culture?
I saw that it was family, first and foremost. It was camaraderie and love shared between people just because they shared the same passion and love for riding. And that to me was really meaningful. I don't come from a huge family. We have a lot of distant relatives in my family, but in my household, it was just, my mom and my sister. So for me, seeing, a massive family like that was really appealing to me.
What else was appealing to you?
Motorcycles, of course. It's just different. It's something that I didn't grow up around. I know a lot of people, their fathers rode and their brothers rode, but not for me. So I just saw a bunch of people on motorcycles and I thought it was super cool. And I got on one and my whole family was worried, but I absolutely loved it. It was the most freedom I had ever experienced. And I just really fell in love with motorcycle culture.
What next rides y'all got coming up?
Well, Friday I'm going home to Denver just because. I was supposed to go a couple weeks ago with your boy, but my people weren't really going to be around in the city, so I was like, well, I'll stay home. Cause
Right.
I fuck with y'all, but you know,
You go see your
I
favorite.
fuck with us.
I
So,
feel you.
I'm gonna go next weekend.
Okay.
It is, cause I ain't been across no. I'd have been on at least 2 long distance rides by now in a year. So I'm really looking forward to my ride. Shula said she might go, but she coming back from Florida tomorrow. We're gonna see how she feel.
Yeah.
I touch everything for 2 weeks.
That's how I mean.
When you're on a motorcycle, you're not thinking about your man, your finances. You're not thinking about any type of stress. You're worried about your ride. You're just focused in on your ride, what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, the cars around you. It just takes you out of your typical thought process, and you're just free. The only thing that matters is you in the highway when you're on a motorcycle. My image is just all things positivity. I'm a person that doesn't have any ill intent for anyone. I want everyone to win. I want everyone to make it. Whatever it is that your heart desires, I want you to go after that. And I want to be the example of doing just that. Because anything I say I want to do, or anything I say I want to have, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have it. That's just how my mom raised me. Like, if that's what you say you want, I mean, no one's going to give it to you. You got to go get it. So I feel like my representation is just being just who you are, doing what it is that you want to do, and doing it positively.
You said you need to get gas?
Yes, ma'am. I'm down to like 20.
Oh, yeah. It's a gas station up the way.
Which way we going?
Out this way.
Well, it don't matter.
You said that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me put on my country music.
You so silly.
Avoid tolls, okay?
Hell yeah, we got
Look,
the
I
avoid
finally
tolls.
got a tow tag, so I'd be okay with it.
I got a toll.
I don't care. I ride the motherfuckers anyway. They'll catch me one day.
They'll mail it to me like, that's not me. I don't know who that is.
Exactly. That's
My home.
So recently, a young lady came in my life, maybe in September. Her name is Mia, and she's currently prospecting for the Queens of the South. She's a brand new rider. I think I took her on her first ride on the highway. I used to be a part of Queens of the South Motorcycle Club, and when I left the club, I essentially left because I felt like all clubs, anytime you have personalities and a lot of people, there are going to be some conflicts. Not that it was deal-breaking stuff, it's just a bunch of women, so normal little things. But I felt like I didn't need to endure that to be who I am and do what I wanted to do as an individual. So I left, and at this point, since, you know, watching Phoenix grow her club from a social club to a riding club, and helping Mia along in her process, I really grew a love for grooming new riders and taking those people that just say, oh, you look cute on your bike, and be like, okay, now we're gonna put you on a bike. And so I now have this love for grooming new riders, and so that's really what I want to do. I want to, anyone that wants to ride, I just got a new motorcycle. It's not new, it's new to me. A Sportster 1200. I ride a big road glide. I got this little bitty bike, and one of my bros was like, you gonna be wearing that bike like a thong here in a minute. And I'm like, well, it's not really for me. And so that I can teach other women. You know, the safety class is so important. We talked about that during the brunch. Of course, I want everyone to go to the safety class, but once you get off the safety class, it's like, what do you do now? You have to get on a motorcycle. I remember nobody wanted me to ride their motorcycle to learn. I had to just go get a bike. But, you know, I now have something to wear, a tool that I can use to help other people. And so I'm really excited about that. ride, 2018 Road Glide Special. It's all blacked out because, I don't know, my life is all black all the time. I think that comes from my property of days, but everything's all black. People talk about me, but it has to be black or else it's not me. I did good to wear dark blue jeans today. Everything's all black. Thanks for watching this episode of The Real Femme Tales of Bike Life. Make sure you subscribe to Raven Dixie Line on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at _TheRealSOX and Facebook, Tamika Maisha. And make sure you also follow the hashtag RDFemTales.